When people ask me what my hobby is, I like to say that my hobby is collecting hobbies. But if you know me better than that, you know my actual hobby is watching YouTube. And if you know me better than that, you know my hobby is procrastinating, which I think I do for a few reasons. One is, well, I'm incredibly lazy, which is why I watch so much YouTube. But two, it's because I have this really delightful combination of crippling fear of failure and overwhelming OCD, which I guess you'd say is OOCD. But I'd been wanting to do dog holes in my bench, and I had researched the heck out of it and got all the stuff I needed for it, but then just put it off for the better part of a year, because if I screwed it up, I would have to make a whole new bench, and I just couldn't bring myself to step out on that ledge. So I finally got out of my own way and finished all the little projects that were my excuse projects, and did some layout work and got my tools all ready to go and took my time and got after it. Here I am using this boring bit. It's a 20 millimeter bit that I got from UKJ, I think it is. And I also got their reaming tool, and I undercut it from the bottom of the bench to make sure it didn't blow out. And MDF sucks. Don't ever work with it. Just don't work with it. It's stupid. But it's what I had used. So basically every 37 seconds I had to stop and vacuum and wear proper PPE. And really that part wasn't the scary part. The scary part is coming up. It's where I needed to chamfer all of the dog holes so that the tools would both insert and release properly, and I had to use my plunge router for that, and my good router is in my router lift table, and so I was using my old Ryobi one, and it works fine. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, Ryobi tools are fine. Don't let anybody tell you different. If that's what your budget is good for. I mean, you can see in the background of my video I have a ton of them. I'm kind of graduating out of them, but mostly just because I want people to think I'm cool. So yeah, got the chamfer bit out and got my router set up. Kind of had to faff around with that for a while, and I had made a test cut on this little offcut from my workbench like 8 months ago, and I don't know how long ago, but a while ago, and it went really well. So I had a lot of confidence, and then here I am making a second cut and pausing to consider every decision I'd ever made to this point, and realizing I was probably going to fail here at the finish line because this cut was awful. So with that boost of confidence, I plunged right in, and it went fine. I just had to rethink how I was doing it. I shouldn't be plunging into the cut. I just needed to fix it and let the bearing do its job, and it went really well. In fact, it was probably the fastest part of the whole thing. So I got all these accessories, all these different types of dogs, and here I am using a dog for the first time, and clearly don't know what the heck I'm doing because I should be stabilizing that piece. In fact, it starts wiggling around there. I realize, oh yeah, I got to get a holdfast for it. I got these screw down holdfasts. They make quick release ones, which are probably better, but the screw ones have more tension, so that's what I went with. Got them for real cheap from China, and yeah, block planing here for what I think the 4th time in my life, which is why I'm excellent at it. And yeah, these are going to open up a lot of possibilities for me in a bunch of different ways. The ultimate goal is to be able to basically blame the tool, and this tool, I don't think I can blame. It is rock solid. It's such a good one. It was recommended by Dennis from Hooked on Wood. That guy has great recommendations, and his videos are very entertaining, and his shop is meticulous. I love it. I guess he's meticulous. The shop is just clean. So he recommended quite a few of these tools, and none of them disappointed. If he gives you a recommendation, it's just a solid bet. So these are like cookies, bench cookies, but they're dogs, so they're like bench dog cookies or dog treats. I don't know. AI would know. But anyway, checking to see if it's 90, which is the whole point of these dog holes, to make work faster, and why you need to have kind of like CNC accuracy, which I didn't because I don't have a CNC and I don't plan on getting one, but it worked out. This is a little magnetic cover which sits in that chamfer I made. Just 3D printed those and put a nut inside, and then have a little magnet holder I 3D printed, which is all stuff that's easy to research online. But anyway, follow your dreams.